boy, did we make a huge mistake. Before we get into talking about the massive error on my part on the channel, I want to remind everybody that Christmas Day at 6 p.m. UK time, we are doing that giveaway. More people have come forward and offered things. We have got tons and tons of stuff to give away. So if you're not doing anything Christmas Day around 6 p.m, pop along, come join the live and hopefully win a thing or two. We have now actually been donated something that we can offer up to the whole world, which is from Dan over at Post Pods, which is a £25 voucher. That £25 can be dropped into your PayPal regardless of what country you're in. So we can now include the whole of the world, which is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, over to the big mistake. Do you remember my previous scorpion video? Let me just remind you.
Example of Paragerasis confusus. Adults will go up to around 2 inches, mature around 2 years of age, and live between 3 to 5 years.
Now, there is a big mistake in this video, and the mistake is this.
Now, there's a devil scorpion, as it's called in the UK. Over in America, they do call it the yellow ground scorpion. So
is incorrect. It's not the scorpion that's in the tub. Now I'll tell you the name of the scorpion in just 1 second. The important thing is the care for those two scorpions are identical, which is kind of a huge sigh of relief. Now the tub was labelled up P. confusius, which was incorrect. Although that and the scorpion that it actually is do look very similar. Now Lee over at the spider shop was off work at the time. He was very ill with a severe case of pneumonia, and Lee's normally the guy that identifies all the scorpions and all the rest of it. So somebody else there was doing that. Genuine mistake, just labelled it up incorrectly, which was a pain in the bum. Now I know there's a couple of people out there in groups and stuff that have said, oh, you know, it's the buyer's fault. The buyer should have done the research, blah blah. I think I read somebody else had said that they box them up at the shows. No, nobody boxes up inverts at shows. They come in the boxes ready to be put out onto the tables. Now, yes, the buyers, myself, we should know what we're buying. We should know and be able to identify what we're buying. But that's not always the case. Sometimes we get to the show, we see something different, something that we like, and we think that is absolutely awesome. I want to get that, and we do, and we take it home. The label's on it, and from somewhere like the spider shop, you think, yeah, brilliant, off we go. We don't need to check the pictures on it or anything like that. It's on the label, it says what it is, so it should be what it is. So you literally just go off the wording off the internet like I did, but thank God, this scorpion is exactly the same care requirements as the one that I named in the video, which is absolutely awesome. The only difference is this one actually comes from the southern deserts and not the northern deserts. So like I said earlier, that was a huge sigh of relief. So the one in the video was actually Spermingerius mesenensis. And yes, it's a mouthful, so we'll put that up on the screen now. It is actually the June scorpion, not the yellow ground scorpion as described in the video. I want to say it's embarrassing, but it's not. It kind of highlights the fact that when we buy any invert, you know, we can take pictures of it and we can do a Google picture search. So instead of deleting that video and pretending it didn't happen, I'd rather own up to that mistake. And hopefully highlight to everybody that if you do buy any animal at all, we can take a picture of it, we can do a Google search, we can actually inbox friends. And I got the bollocking of a lifetime off George Zachariah, Geoscorps. He literally said, every time you do a scorpion video, just drop us a picture of the scorpion, either himself or Tim Baxter, which I never did. It's the first time I've never actually took a picture of the scorpion and dropped it over to those two guys, because those two guys are literally the UK's two leading experts, and that's what I should have done. big mistake. And having spoken to George and Tim, there is a lot of species out there that look extremely similar to each other with only a few little differences. And it's those differences these guys know and can help us out no end. So in future, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Now, a lot of people have kind of been very supportive, friends and such like. I want to know what you guys think down in those comments. Come back to me, let me know. Like I said, I didn't really want to delete that video just to say, oh, you know, or delete it, forget about it and do something else. I'd rather own up to the mistake and show you guys how easy it is to misidentify scorpions. And as you know, scorpions aren't my main love. Spiders are my main love. If it had been a spider, I would have got it right. I know I would have got it right. But in 7 years of doing YouTube and 10 years of keeping inverts, to misidentify one scorpion once, I think I'm doing pretty well, to be absolutely honest with you. But like I said, going forward, we will be messaging Tim picture messages as well as George of those scorpions that we pick up from shows. Because all the sellers out there, they can never be 100% correct 100% of the time, because there's just so many to go through, to look at and identify. Now guys, wow, it has caused me a little bit of a headache, but I know you lot will have my back. But the main thing is, for me anyway, that the care information is still correct. So regardless of which of those two scorpions that you've got, the care is still the same, which is an absolute godsend. Anyway guys, hit that subscription button, because I doubt this will be the last mistake a human makes in their lifetime. And again, we have that Christmas Day giveaway coming out. It's going to be at 6 PM Christmas Day. We're going to put another video out between now and then to tell you guys exactly what you can win. And as always, we shall see you again on the next one.